Bowers Wilkins is a pretty well-known name in the audio world. Their products look amazing and sound great. But how do their first pair of true wireless earbuds compare to the competition, especially now in 2021? Hey guys, we're back today with the Bowers Wilkins PI7, the first ever true wireless earbuds from the company. I had the chance to try out the PX7 headphones before and they were a delight, so I'm coming into this review with really high expectations for these. Before we get into the review, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. Let's talk design. The PI7 comes in two colors, charcoal or white, and we have the charcoal version here. It's really gorgeous, with a soft touch matte coating on the body of the case and a metallic looking plastic on the lid with the company name printed on. There's an LED indicator on the front that flashes blue to indicate pairing and also shows how much battery life is left. The button under it serves two purposes. The first is that you can press it to show the battery of the case and earbuds. And the other is a bit more interesting because the case is actually really unique. It's a retransmitter, which means that you can actually connect the case with a USB-C cable. So it's either USB-A to USB-C or USB-C to USB-C to a music source like a laptop or even a music player that doesn't have Bluetooth, and the case will actually stream the music in aptX low latency to the earbuds. This is really super cool because it opens up a lot of situations and opportunities to use the case where perhaps you have a Nintendo Switch and you don't want to buy an external Bluetooth adapter, or maybe your desktop doesn't have a Bluetooth card. And right now, you can't really do anything except buy a Bluetooth adapter or dongle to use with those devices. But with this, problem solved. It's really easy to use as well. I took these out of the box, plugged them in with any old USB-C cable I had lying around to my desktop, which doesn't have a Bluetooth card, and I took the earbuds out of the case, and the audio source on my computer just switched to the earbuds without any further action on my part. So major thumbs up to Bowers Wilkins here. Anyway, I digress. The second use of the button is actually to connect a second pair of Bowers Wilkins headphones to the case for media streaming. Unfortunately, I've already returned the PX7 that I tested before, so I couldn't try this out. Flip open the lid and you get the earbuds along with a button inside for pairing or for resetting the earbuds. The earbuds themselves look pretty sweet. Sure, they're on the bigger side, but I found it relatively easy to get them secured in my ears and they stayed in snugly. The brushed gold faceplate and raised area for touch controls is a nice contrast to the dark body, and the touch-sensitive area is large enough so you won't struggle to find it. Touch controls are okay. They're relatively responsive and they control the usual few stuff: play and pause, track skipping, voice assistant, and noise cancellation modes. Unfortunately, there's no option to kind of adjust the volume from the earbuds themselves, so you have to do it from the source device. You get a companion app that is a little bare bones. There's no EQ feature here, but you get software updates, the ability to choose how much external noise gets piped in for transparency mode, and choose whether to turn wear detection on or off. I can't say I mind the lack of EQ too much because right out of the box, these earbuds actually sound really good. These are dual driver earphones, so you get both a dynamic and balanced armature driver in here, both with their own amplifiers, which is pretty cool. You also get Bluetooth 5.0, and these earbuds actually support quite a lot of Bluetooth codecs. SBC, AAC, aptX Classic, aptX HD, aptX Low Latency, as well as aptX Adaptive. Having support for aptX Adaptive means that high-res transmission is possible, and Bowers Wilkins backs that up with 24-bit 48 kHz wireless transmission between each earbud. The sound quality is exactly as you would expect out of something from Bowers Wilkins. Really, really good. In fact, it's so good that I actually tested a track that I usually never test with true wireless earbuds, which is Billie Eilish's Wish You Were Gay. From the 1 minute and 6 second mark, there's a soft ticking that makes its way left to right, right to left. It's usually quite impossible to hear with true wireless earbuds because of how subtle it is, and it requires a pretty loud volume to pick it out. Well, I put Spotify at 100% volume and my computer's audio at 20%, and the ticking was there, clear as day. Not only that, the imaging was spot on. If you're looking for a pair of true wireless earbuds that really allows you to pick out the details from your music, I can't recommend the PI7 enough. Moving on to other tracks. I found the bass line in the chorus of The Hills by The Weeknd impactful and rich, while still maintaining very good control. Mids on these are beautiful. Guitars sound excellent and very well separated, all while maintaining a good sense of space and airiness. Treble is also pretty good. Complex songs with 3 or 4 string instruments never end up blending together, and there's no sibilance or hiss, even though these have a slightly more V-shaped signature. I'd say my one critique is that vocals can feel a little bit too laid back, especially with male vocals. This is purely personal preference though, and overall I think that Bowers and Wilkins has actually done a really good job with the sound signature and tuning on these. The sound is just overall really impressive. Unfortunately, battery life is pretty average. You get 4 hours in the earbuds, which is on the low end, with most other earbuds averaging 6 to 8 hours these days. There's an additional 4 charges in the case for a total of 20 hours, which is slightly better. The case can be charged either via USB-C or wirelessly, which is nice. There's also IP5 for water and dust resistance on these, so that's good, but the case isn't rated, so keep the case safe. There's adaptive noise cancelling in these that is just passable. Don't expect these to have anywhere near the same level of ANC efficiency as the Sony WF-1000X Mark III, the Apple AirPods Pro, or even the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 2, which is actually the closest in terms of price. So, how much do these cost, you ask? Well, that's the problem. These cost 602 Singapore dollars or $399 US. I know, it's really expensive. These cost almost as much as the PX7 headphones, and those are headphones while these are true wireless earbuds. Add on the fact that the ANC is not the best and battery life is pretty average, and these are one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive true wireless earbuds I've ever tried. But the sound quality is there, and honestly, I would say that these are the best sounding true wireless earbuds that I've tried so far. So if you're someone who is just looking for really the absolute best sound quality you can get out of true wireless earbuds, maybe you'll be willing to spend that $600 or $400 US on these. But for most of us, I would say you might be better served getting a pair of really good headphones instead. But if you want the best sound quality, you'll be hard pressed to find another option. Like I always say, you get what you pay for. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Bowers & Wilkins PI7 True Wireless Earbuds. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to us. Till the next one, see you guys!